Hey, so just one quick problem I want to discuss with you tonight. It's kind of the new thing that we've been doing in class today. Dusty won $125,000 on Who Wants to Be a Zillionaire. Never heard of it. And he decides to place the money into an account that earns 6.25% interest compounded annually. So once at the end of each year, they'll figure out how much interest they earned for that year and then deposit that whole amount into the account, and then you'll continue to earn interest on that interest then the next year. So the one thing I want to talk about is if you are earning 6.25%, what's the multiplier for that? We know this is a geometric sequence. We know that we're going to start with the $125,000, right? And it's going to be some value that gets raised to the x power. So this is pretty much the template for the function that'll describe how much money he earns, right? Write an equation that represents how much the amount of money Dusty will earn in n years. The problem that we have is, what is this multiplier, right? What value goes in the parentheses if we're earning 6.25%? Well, this is something that's increasing in time. So if you have a situation where increase is happening, we're going to take 1 and we're going to add that percent. But we have to express it as a decimal. So if I look at 6.25%, 6.25%, that's the same thing as 0.0625. So that's what it is expressed as a decimal. And because it's growing, we're going to take the number 1 and we're going to add it to that. So my multiplier is going to be 1.0625. Now, if something was decreasing by 6.25% each year, we would take 1 and we would subtract 0.0625. But in this case, it's increasing, so we're going to put 1.0625 here. And we're going to continue to multiply that every single year x that goes by. Then the question is, how much money will be in the account when he retires at the age of 23? So, when he retires in 23 years. So when x is 23, what's the value of that account? Well, that's fairly straightforward, right? We're just going to take $125,000 and we're going to multiply that by 1.0625 raised to the 23rd power. So let me grab my calculator. We're going to enter $125,000. I'm going to multiply that by 1.0625 raised to the 23rd power. So I get, what is that, $504,052 and like 30 cents, right? So I would just round this to, at the end of 23 years, this will be about 504,000 and $52. That's it.